Holy crap. I think it's actually working. Hello everyone, welcome to Cursed on Late Night Gaming. We are here on Valguero, not Aberration. It looks like Aberration around here because we're down in the Aberrant area. And I haven't been streaming in a while. Like a long while. Because I've been busy with work stuff. Not particularly work stuff like working, but dealing with work issues, let's put it that way. But that hasn't left me much time for ARC or streaming or games or anything, so I I don't know what the situation is right now yet, but I had some time tonight to stream, so I thought, why not? So here we are in the, like I said, the Aberrant area of Valguero. And as you recall, or do not recall, last time, yeah, and as you notice, I took the camera down. I'm going to try running without the camera for a while. If everyone gets all bent, then I'll put it back. You know, most likely I'm not going to get any views tonight because I haven't streamed in such a long time on Twitch. But this will eventually end up on YouTube. So if people are watching on YouTube and you're like, hey, where'd your picture go? We liked seeing your ugly face. I can set it back up again, but I don't know. I just didn't think it was necessary. So anyway, we are here, and as I was saying, last time I had a white ice wyvern, and I took that to Ragnarok because here on our server cluster we have Ragnarok and Crystal Isles and Valguero. So I took it back to Ragnarok and I traded it for this, and this is the rock drake that I tamed, or I hatched when I was over, when we had a aberration server. And as soon as Valguero came out and I saw that most of the creatures with the mod were available here on Valguero, I turned off our aberration server, and that's because I don't like aberration. But it took me a long time to find the entrance to here. I didn't want to cheat, and I didn't want to go look on online to figure out how to get to the... Let me just make sure everything's shut off here. Yep, there's nothing going. Okay. Yeah, and you see that turbine turning? No, neither do I. It doesn't work down here. But it took me a long time to find out how to get down here. I didn't want to cheat and look online and find a way, so I was legit looking, and I found that hole that goes down into the aberrant area and through the water, and it's really inconvenient. I mean, it's cool. I get why it's there. It's like because it looks neat, but dang, that's really hard to get up and down through there. Plus, it dismounts you when you get near it. If you're on a flyer, it dismounts you. So I went down through there, and I got my rock drake so I could come down here, and it's a lot more convenient with a rock drake down in the... Coincidentally, the aberration area is easier with a rock drake. But I found another entrance, which is way better. It's like good enough to bring dinos down and stuff. It's way better. Now I'm sure everyone already knows about it, but that's okay. It's old news. Everyone goes and checks on Google, and I was tempted to do it too, but I thought, you know what? I'm just going to explore. So that's what I did. So I'm going to head back to our original base here. Yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of crap lately. They were loading the other map, and it'll probably do it one more time, I think. So I haven't been able to game or anything. Overheating, wow. Here we go, one more time. Chug. Okay, we're out. Wow. I don't think I've ever noticed a weather event in Valguero. So here we are, and this is the entrance here. It's kind of like a porch, actually. It's got little pillars, and it's like a shelf that goes down into there. Now, if you're not familiar, here, let me zoom in and look at coordinates. If I jump off, I think I can actually hold it up. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, so here's the entrance to this place. If you didn't know, I didn't. I found it legit. So there's that. Takes you right down there. Now we have the mod installed from the maker of the map that adds more stuff, but this isn't part of that. So I'm going to head back to our original base. So everyone's heard the announcement that there's Genesis coming out. We'll of course be looking at that as well. But yeah, I hope to be getting back to streaming more often. Yeah. I'm not going to get into it, what I've been dealing with, but not a good time. Now. Trying to get oriented. Okay, yeah. It's over here. My base is over there by those crossed rocks there. I'm not quite used to flying a rock drake. I see some people fly around like there's no issues at all, but I'm not one of them. Made it though. Does it feel kind of chuggy? Kind of does, yeah. For running a GeForce 1080, it should. So the few times I have gotten to do some gaming lately, I've been playing World of Warcraft Classic like everyone else, but there's the 4-hour wait to get on my server that I'm on Whitemane. And so is everyone, apparently, because let's make sure everybody's fed here. Yeah, it looks alright. Let me clean some of it up here. But yeah, getting on there is like ridiculous. And to the degree where I was just like, why am I doing this? I have played World of Warcraft Classic when it first came out. Why am I waiting in line to play a game I have already played? And then I got on there and started playing. I was like, oh yeah, so good. And it is. It's like so much harder. And it makes everything so much more satisfying. I wish personally that they would take that mechanic, that difficulty setting, and put it on retail. That would be awesome. If that was just the way it was. Because it's challenging. It makes you feel like you did something. Okay, so we have Scarlet still. We haven't lost our we lost our cool white Thyla, but we didn't lose Scarlet. Now, I grabbed this from the Valguero area, and I discovered a problem. And let me run that by you. Now, so look what I found. I found a gotcha. Now, the gotcha down there is part of the mod. And the mod was made by the creator of the Valguero map that worked with Wildcard to make the map. And he wanted to add a bunch of things, and they, of course, didn't want him to. So they said no, because, of course, the Gotcha is an extinction creature, and if you added them to Valguero, same with some of the creatures down in Aberration and everything, if you added them all to Valguero, why would you need the other maps? And that was their point, and that's why they didn't get to add them. But he released a patch off to this, not an official wildcard patch, that did all the things he wished he could have done. So I have installed that. That adds all the extinction creatures. It adds all the aberration creatures except for reapers. It does add rock drakes. But I've ran into a little hitch, and that is that I found this cool, I think it's an event colored. Here, let me turn off the HUD here. Event colored gotcha. Look how awesome it is. It's like blue and red. It's really cool colors. The production of it, here, let me show you. Stone, okay. Fiber, okay. Fragmented green, silicon, oil, organic polymer, okay. I wish it was element dust, of course, but it's not. So, the big problem I found is creatures that weren't on official Valguero don't have saddles. I can't learn it. So if I go to Gotcha, here's the Gotcha one, learn on extinction. Can't learn it. I'm not on extinction. I don't have my extinction server running. So what do you do? I don't know. I don't know if he added the saddles to the mod, because if he didn't, you can tame everything, but you can't ride it, which is a bummer. Because this one's kind of cool, huh? I like the colors so much. I mean, not that it matters on a gotcha. They're all about their production, but still. It's really a bummer that it's like this. Makes me sad. So we have to figure that out. Maybe the drops down in the aberration have the saddles, but I don't think so because you know. Ooh, we leveled up. Because it's not part of official. So, I'll just go wait. Okay, as you can see here, the wind turbine does work above ground. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Although, when you're down there in the aberrant area, there is wind blowing. You do see the trees moving. Now, I do watch Syntac, but I don't necessarily try to be like him. And that is not... I did not choose... I did not choose this color. I don't understand why it's here. I didn't pick this color. Here, I'll prove it. Now, I did color some of these because I couldn't remove it from the main palette. Here, I'll show you. So we take this off, we change it. There, see? Here's how I colored mine. This is the colors I was going for. Let's take a look. See? Red. Red and black. I thought that'd be cool. I want red and black. So that's what I was going to go for. And I'm like, this is what I'm going for. So then I take the glider suit skin and I add it on, and all of a sudden I'm freaking Syntac colors. So I thought, what the heck? Wow. Why can't I zoom back into my... Oh, there we go. So let's go over here. I'll show you. Let's go over to the dyeing area. Not what you think. So we'll take this off. Take this off. And let's grab some dye here. Not, no. Okay, whatever. So let's grab red. We wanted red. So let's grab a nice bright red, right? And we'll do this. Bam. Okay. Now see, here's the colors. Now you can see this is colored red. There's the blue, and you think, well, there's why, idiot. Okay, there. Got it? Ready? Okay. Now we'll put that on. And we're freaking blue again. See? Now I've got red wings, but I've got blue shoulders still. Why are the shoulders blue? I don't understand. So take it off. Take it off here. Bang. Put it on. Red shoulders. Red shoulders. And everything's the color I want it to be. And you think, well, it's because the wings are altering the color of this, so color your wings correctly. So you go into the colors of the wings. We have white, or silver, silver, red. No other regions are available. There is no blue on here. So, I don't know what's going on. Doesn't make sense to me. Because I put it on, and I'm back to this. And it looked weird having half the color. It's like, why is there blue? So then I just went in like, fine, you know, whatever, I give up. And I just took it, the cyan that seems to be the most popular color in the world. And I just went, okay, here, cyan, bang, there. Put it on, now it all matches. Put this back. Yeah, so now it all matches. I don't want to be syntax color, but as you can see, I have no choice. I don't understand why. If you understand why, please tell me. Leave a comment. I don't get it. I think it's a syntax conspiracy. Oh, I should eat some food. So anyway, I've been down there trying to build some sort of base in the aberrant area. I don't really know why. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the point now that I don't know if I can find saddles. You know, it kind of seems like, what's the point if there's no saddles? What's the point in taming anything down there? Isn't Princess nice? She's some mediocre. I mean, level-wise. It wasn't the max level. Our server's max level is like 225 or something. So we have difficulty 8. But I don't know. She does alright. So I just wanted to come over here and feed everything, make sure everything's well. Ooh, I should check the Yankee over in the metal area because I haven't been over there in a while. You know, once you get enough metal, why go back? Whoa. So let's see here. Here's my little metal. God dang, look how far away that house is. Look how big the range is that it disrupts. There's metal all over here and it all won't respawn because of him. I can set that in the server settings, I believe, so I want to go change that. Why are you in the ground? It's crazy. Look at him. Huh. Weird. Okay, let's check the food level here. Looking all right. Wait, wait, wait. Yep. Kind of low. Jeez, it's got a huge range of disrupts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in the server settings and change that because it's a bit much. Wow. That's apparently from the July event. What's going on? Hello? Hello? Cripes. So what have you guys been playing lately? I've got so many freaking games to play and I haven't got any time to do it. I've always got Ark to come to and I love making content for Ark. It's a great game. And I've been talking to some other companies lately and they always ask you what your favorite game is when you're applying for a job. I've got a job, don't worry. I've just been kind of scanning the market, trying to figure out if there's something else around. But when you're talking to them, they're always like, what's your favorite game? That's always a number one question I get asked. And it's a difficult thing to answer. If I was to answer truthfully, the game I have been most impressed with lately was The Witcher, Witcher 3. And The Witcher 3 was great because I loved the storyline. I loved the versatility of the builds you could make. You could go a lot of different routes with Geralt. Make him more of a magic guy or more of a fighting guy. And then so many different endings depending on how you play and decisions you make. It's just a very deep and satisfying game. And often I found that Geralt was dealing with life the way I would. So, and that could be for two reasons, which even makes the game design even more genius. The one reason could be is because the people that made him have the same type of attitude I do, and that was how he was written. But I don't think it's that way. I think it's because, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of the way you play him is the way he is, and you feel connected to him, which is brilliant, brilliant design and character development for the game. So I always say The Witcher 3 is my favorite game, and unfortunately you can't go backwards. You can't go to Witcher 2 or 1 after you've done 3. They all seem terrible. But anyway, but I always do the caveat of, although that is the game I would say I'm most impressed with lately, and most I would say is my favorite game that I played every second of and loved to the very end, it's not the game I play the most. And I say Ark. And whenever I say I play Ark the most, I said the game has lots of problems, lots and lots. But I love survival games. I love that the game isn't doing anything other than allowing me to do what I want. And how many games, it's a rare thing these days, you know, a game often is guiding you and pushing you towards a direction. I mean, I'm just going to keep everything. What the heck? I could use some fiber in my diet. So a game is often always pushing you to a direction, and many of the games I work on do that. And they don't do it because of me. I'll tell you that much. It's just the design, but it's the games that are always saying, hey player, you know, you've got this objective. Hey player, you know, this new content's available. Hey play, you know, it's constantly in your face and it's constantly pushing you towards, you're in this area, there's something to do here. And that, to me, in my personal opinion, pulls me out of the experience when you're always constantly barraging me with garbage. It makes me like it less. So That's one thing that I love about Ark is that it's not doing that. There is no quest. There is no goal. You just do whatever the hell you want. And that's one of the cool things about making content for it on Twitch is that you are not saying tonight we're going to do this quest, which everybody has done, and everything everyone knows the answers to. Everyone knows the layout. Everyone knows the flow. That's not what it is. It's I decide whatever I'm going to do. Tonight we're going to build a base in the aberrant area of Valgaro. Nobody else is doing that. Nobody else is making a base like I am. It's completely unique for each person. Now, like I said, Ark is not a perfect machine. There's lots of problems. And we all know. Everyone who plays Ark knows. We all know there's issues. And we all deal with them because we love the game. So we deal with it. But could it be better? Absolutely. Is it a flawless game? Absolutely not. There are tons of problems. There are tons of bugs. There's legacy things we all expected them to fix years ago. Are we all extremely disappointed with wildcard most of the time? Yes. But they've created something here that, I don't know, for the people that get it, they get it. And that's the thing about Ark is that the people that don't get it, don't. Like when you say you play Ark a lot of the time, people are just like, oh. It's always that type of answer. It's always like, oh. So, and I don't think it's a popular thing for me to say. I don't think, I feel like that's something I should hide when I go to a interview at a job for a game company. I feel like I should maybe keep my mouth shut. Not mention Ark, because everyone has that opinion about it. They're always like, oh, that game. Survival Evolved, yeah, okay. You know? But, I mean, I've got freaking t-shirts that say, you got Narcoberry, and I've got Eat, Sleep, Tame, Repeat shirt, because, yeah, they were gifts because people know I played this game to death, so. Anyway. Do you think this is weird? Here's another example of, my profession at this particular time is a game designer. That's what I do. So I design features in games. So there are things here that I don't get. I don't understand why they chose to do the things they did. So this is one of those things. So it's powered, but it still takes gasoline. Why does it still take gasoline when it's powered? Now, I can't remember. This is an S+, so maybe the regular one doesn't do that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've ever made a regular one. I've always just done S+. Anyhow. So, what else have I been playing? Well, all this news about No Man's Sky's update. Everyone's talking about it, and I thought, I'll go in and give it a try. I never got my money back. I wasn't one of the people that jumped on the give me my money back wagon when they obviously didn't come through with their promises. I thought, I'm just going to keep it and see where it goes. And, they've been adding to it, and they've supposedly made it better and better and better. So I jumped in and tried that out. Is it better? Yeah, I'd say it's better. But I had gotten I wouldn't say I've gotten far, because it's not like there's a whole lot of guidance or goals in that game either. But unlike Ark, it's a really shallow game. There wasn't a lot going on. You weren't at the beginning building things or anything. You're just kind of flying around to these planets and naming things. And it was kind of like, okay, I don't get it, but and so they've added you can build a base and all this stuff now. So I had advanced on my harvesting weapon, and I had advanced on my ship, and I was really disappointed to find that my save won't save anymore. So I can do new things, and it says it's saving, but it isn't. And then when I load it back up again, I'm back where I was originally. So that really upset me. So I started a new character because essentially that's what I have to do. But I just go in and play it. I'm just kind of like, because I have to start all over again. It just kind of sucks. I thought it was here, no? You're a high-level parasir. Map. I am not where I thought I was. I have to be here. Okay, I just didn't go far enough. Okay. So I want to apologize to everybody bailing on you, but you know, I don't get paid to stream. If I was getting paid to stream, it would be a whole different ball game. Believe me. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Where did I even hit that thing? If I was getting paid to stream. What's he modeling? Frick. What's going on with him? Ridiculous saddle. Oh, is that a medium crop plot? Hey, it's large. You don't ever get large. You always get medium. Okay, can you land properly? Thank you. So yeah, I didn't mean, if I was getting paid, I would just be, because, you know, everyone has a dream. And to some people, the job I have is a dream job. But to those who have a dream job, we have our own dream jobs. And I would love to be a YouTuber and Twitch streamer. I think that would be freaking awesome. But my career right now doesn't really allow for that. Unless, I mean, I guess it does. I mean, I think that's how most people start out. You have a career and you end up doing it because you get enough subscribers. And I wasn't getting enough subscribers. So that's how that went down. Whoa, that was gross. Ravager, yep. Loading, loading, loading. I love how this base I made here, you can't even see it. It's there. You see it? There. So, I just put a regular bed down here. I thought maybe of making another one there and making them linked somehow. But this is expensive crap to build. So I haven't even come close to filling it in, you know. Because this stuff's really expensive. not be on top here? Good. Jeez. Got one right off the edge. So, yeah, these panels. Here, look how expensive they are. $250 cementing paste. No, that's not it. It's these things. 150 cementing paste, 150 fiber, 50 metal ingot, and 240 wood. And it's the same for the other part. So, it's a lot of stuff. But I thought I would come down here and kind of put a base so I could grab some of the tames. And then I found out that, well, you can't get saddles. So I don't want to start a new Aberration server just so I can get the saddles for everything. That seems really stupid. And it also seems really stupid that they would make the mod and add all those creatures that you can't get saddles for. So I would think somehow they've added them, and I just need to figure out how. So I thought I'd hit up the drops around here. See if they added them to the drops, because that would make sense, right? Because our other servers are Ragnarok, which is like the most wonderful map there is. Oh, what's going on, dude? And then Crystal Isles, because I was working on a base there and want to continue working on it. It's another gotcha. What level are you, gotcha? Hello, hello. 72. But no saddle for you. And the same goes for another one. Oh, pick that up. You are 60. Yeah, and there are little shine horns down here. All the goodness of Aberration without the crappiness of Aberration. But if we don't have saddles, there's kind of no point to any of it. Somebody's not made boosted anymore. 162. 174. Max is 180. I have no way to tame them, so I'm not that upset. Okay, give me saddles. Here's a saddle. Diplo. Yeah, don't need that. I have no intentions of taming one of them. Hey, Spino. You're already running. lampreys. I have leveled up. Okay. I don't know. What did I put it into? Wait. Okay. Whatever. Another gotcha. Level are you? I have a male at home. 18, wow. You'll be dead soon, probably. Did not work out the way I was hoping. Aberrant Baryonyx. There's a drop. Sarco saddle. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Sarco saddle, but... You want to kill him or what? Jesus. Yeah, is right. That kind of hurt. You know, when they did that update for raptors, those things just became the biggest pains in the butts. I didn't bring my shine shoulder pad down here. I should have. Yeah, I'm just a little nervous because, I mean, a Spino saddle's awesome. I mean, and oh, it's a Sarco saddle. Oh, that's not so good, but these are all common things I could learn this for myself. I don't need. Yeah. I'm worried about the ones that are added in the mod not having saddles. I don't want to install like Extinction so I can go and get the saddle for the gotcha. I went back to my Ragnarok base to see if I had any extras, because when I left Extinction I thought I had grabbed a bunch of blueprints and brought them with me, but I didn't see anything. Yeah, and there is a radiation area here, so I gotta be careful I don't accidentally fly into it. And there's also, Valguero also has a underground sea that has no air pockets, it's just underground ocean. And it has ocean critters in it. And I don't really understand the point. Why? I mean, the idea of an underground sea, that's kind of cool, but why? I don't know. Here's a radiation area you can't go to. Maybe there's drops down there? I don't know. I have to get a suit made. Drop. This is a bird. Another common saddle. I get overburdened here with all these saddles. Apparently there are basilisks down here because the mod added them. I don't think there was previously. Chiming crystals. This would be a really cool place to build a base down here if we were going to. Kind of. There's a better one than this one. I just wanted to build a platform on a tree because I hadn't done that in a while. The last one we built in our tribe was Cat's house on the island. We made a really nice one over there. And she did it without S+. So, good on her, because that was a pain in the butt. Should I just take it? I did. I keep trying to navigate this as if it's the Valgar or the regular aberration map. So I keep trying to figure out where I'm at. It's like, so am I by the? Oh no, this is aberration. Maybe I'm gonna have to look. Gonna have to get the mod info and see if they added the saddles, because without the saddles, I don't really see the point of taming any of these extra added stuff. I believe my base is over here. Look how he does that, I hate it. It's like, just go where I'm pointing. Yep, there it is. Missed. Okay, we're back. So here we are. Let's dump some of this stuff in here. So we got a bunch of apprentice saddles. Sarco, Diplo, um, Diodon, um, Pararacer. But nothing that was... I broke my hat. But nothing that was from the added modded creatures. So that's kind of a bummer. Let me throw this junk in here too. It's like... carry this around. It's from that white drop that meant nothing. Alright. Okay, everybody. It's going on about an hour here. So yeah, normally my schedule is every other day. Tomorrow's Friday, so I believe I'll have time this weekend from what I hear. Some of the people are going to be busy, so I'll have some time to do some more streaming. And I don't know, maybe I can convince some of the tribe mates to jump on. Might also try to get on freaking World of Warcraft, although I don't normally stream that, but I could. But again, if you're seeing the same things I am, then you have like multiple hours to wait to get on there. And most of the time I just turn it on and go, you know, screw this, and I turn it back off again. So, way to go, Blizzard. Alright, so I will see you probably this weekend. Again, I would like to apologize for not being around for a while, but, you know, things happen. And if I was getting cash, I could probably make more things work, but I don't. So this is only for my entertainment and hopefully for yours. And so again, you can find me on YouTube as Curse the Dawn. You can find me on Twitter, Curse the Dawn 1, and on Instagram, Curse the Dawn. We've got over 2,000 people on Instagram, so I try to post on there every day, but I got to be in here playing to get pictures to post because it's all Arc gaming pictures. So, all right, I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.